Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family, and I believe that guys you are all doing good. And guys, today is today. All right, today is today, guys. I have good news to all traders. It has been long. As I always say, we cannot release the system without testing it and to make sure that it's working, not only working, but it is also profitable and suitable to all traders. Yet we know we updated or we upgraded our TFX MT4 NAIROBI system, also MT5s. But today I'm just going to alert people if you have ever purchased our TFX NAIROBI EA, Flacticon, Pips Hunter, Trade Maker, all for MT4 Agatha candle formations, guys. You need to DM so that I can give you the updated one, and it's very, 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 very profitable, and it's more than ever, guys. This is all that you need. It's almost 100% sure bet systems, whether it is Flacticon, whether it is Agatha, whether it is candle formation, and whether it is Sniper. Guys, you need to DM me so that I can upgrade or I can send you the updated one. We always say if you have ever purchased, the update is for free, but all you need to make sure is that you clear your balance. There is people with a balance. So there is a time we were giving people with offer of paying in installment. Not now, before. There is a time people were paying with the installment. Those people who didn't clear, there are people who did not clear their debt. So you have to clear the balance in order to receive the updated one, the sure bet system that will always make you smile. So today, guys, I'm just going to release the video about the TFX and NAIROBI EA, and I'm just going to talk about the strategy one. So this time around, we are going to talk the strategy one step by step. So just yourself will be releasing the videos almost every day because we have a lot of system. We have Agatha's. People want to know what is this new in Agatha. People want to know what is this new in NAIROBI system. What is this new in Flacticon? Blah 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 blah. So, guys, the system, the videos will be released very soon, and we'll be releasing our strategy after the other. So let's jump in and see what is in this NAIROBI system. So the NAIROBI MT4 EA. So number one, let's go direct to our file. I do believe by now you know how to save the file. So if I click once, you know what is going on at this place. So if you have been watching the video, you know why you should be saved. So the file, the TFX wrinkle file, in order to save your time so that everything can be perfect. So let us open our EA and learn the strategy one. So if you read here, you'll find that the strategy one, it is zones plus TM. The zone, it means what indicates support, all resistance. And the good thing now with our NAIROBI system is that you can use the Agatha indicator, or you can use the super zone indicator, right? The same thing we have been showing you in a manual system, that you can use Agatha and you can also use the super zone. That is up to you according to how you want to get fast in the market, or if you want to hold for long. If you want to hold more profit for long, use the Agatha. If you want to like jump in and out, because the Agatha, the appearance of the Agatha will be like a TP to take the profit. The appearance of our super zone, it's also like a TP, but the super zone appeared first than the Agatha. So to hold for more profit, use the Agatha. Doing like scalping, use the super zone. And it is very simple. Let's go back again. So the strategy one, we are going to learn about the super zone and also the TM. If I scroll down where my mouse now is, you'll find that the indicator that you want to use, you can set Agatha or you can set the super zone. So we set the Agatha by default. So if you want to change that, you can change from Agatha to super zone, and you'll always attach what you have selected in this setting of indicator. So if it is the Agatha, you'll make sure that in your indicators, you attach the Agatha. So all you need to do it is to double click here. So I just want to show you the setting that you'll be using if you are using the Agatha. Let me delete it. No, I'm supposed to delete the indicator, sorry, not the EA, because it is also good to know the setting. So this is the Nairobi strategy one. And let me delete the indicator Agatha so that you can understand. Let me even delete this one, the TM. So number one, let us select the TM. That is the setting of the TM 12.3. That is the good setting of the TM. Now this is the TM. TM means the trading master. So the second setting now here, we are going to bring the Agatha indicator. Where is this Agatha? Agatha is here. So when working with the Agatha here, the good setting that you're supposed to use for this strategy one, you can use from minute 15 because it is good to milk the market from scalping and whatever. Make sure you activate this all 4 hours daily, weekly to into true, so that you can the EA can also trade from the weekly. So for this one, you must make sure that you set them by false. This one should be in false, guys. Make sure you set it. I'm doing this because helping you to understand what to set or which good settings. So don't ask me which are the best settings for the Agatha. Make sure all these ones you set them into false. Let us drop down. You can also change the color of the support and resistance if you wish to. Again, this one you can set the color of the text. Me, I always love white instead of blue. Blue, I always love to use the dim green. Gray, sorry, dim gray. Again, the text, I just want the small fonts, so you can change the fonts into 7 if you wish to. Again, let us drop this one. I always want to be false, and this one set false again, right? Let everything be false there. I do believe you're following the video correctly. Again, here you can set false. These ones you can allow them to be true if you wish to, my friend, but just follow what I'm doing here. Then from there, you can just make sure you have checked all these boxes. Again, you click OK, and automatically the Agatha will be here. And that is when you set the indicator setting into Agatha. So those are the best settings of the Agatha if you are using that method. So let us remove now Agatha. And after there, you can save that template again, because which contains the Agatha and the EA. So you can save that template into the Nairobi strategy one. Maybe this one, you can rename this one as Agatha, right? Agatha, and you can rename it is the strategy one. So again, you can save. If you want that file to contain that one, you can highlight all this all and copy, so that you can save in this file the name of the template. Again, you can paste there, right? You paste there the name of that template. And again, remember, we are doing scalping now from minute 15. You just click OK, and again, you save this file, and you can rename this file if it is the file one, and maybe you want this one to always to remember it is for the EA Agatha strategy one. So this one means the Agatha, the strategy one, so that you can always remember. So you can rename them as you wish to, so that when you want to trade with that one, you can just go to the file of the Agatha strategy one. And oh, sorry, it's like we didn't save the template correctly, right? We have the template. We didn't save the template. So let us save the template again. It was with what this Agata Agata one. So again, let us click OK. So let us remove this one, the Nairobi one, so that we can get it correctly. So again, let us go to the file of the Agata, and automatically it will appear with the EA, because that is what we set the template with the name of our strategy one, Agata. So let us close that one, and let us assume now you want to use the template, you want to use the super zone. So again, I can just click the file. Let us bring this file. We will save everything correctly. So let us delete this one, sorry. So we can bring the template. So let us install everything correctly. So let us go back to our EA. Let us bring this with the Agata. We can just delete the Agata, because here it's only the Agata that we are changing. So we have to delete the Agata. Again, we can go to our EA and change the indicator EA. You must change that now to our super zone. If you change to our super zone, again, we can click OK and bring this indicator of our super zone one. You can just click and you can just leave it by current. These settings are good. So you can click OK, and automatically it will bring this indicator, which indicates also support and resistance. But this is when you want to get you are doing like scalping, but it's good to use any of them. But you can use the Agata by default. Then you can test this one and see if that speed is what you want, so that you can exit with it, or you can trade, or you can do scalping with it. Then from there, again, all we need to do, we can save this template again. This is the template now. It is not for the Agata, but it is for the strategy one. So you can just rename it like the SUPD, or the super zone one. That is the name of now the EA strategy one of the TFX Nairobi. So it can be the TFX Nairobi, and let us delete this one, and it is a super zone, or you can rename it according to what you want, but it is good to name that. So again, let us copy this one. You just highlight all, and let us save that one, and let us go to our file, and this is where now we are going to paste the name of our template, which is the TFX, the Nairobi SD, or super zone strategy one. Here it is also minute 15. We can click OK, and we can also save this file now. All right, this the first one was with the file with the Agata, but for this one now it will not be the Agata, but the SD according to the name of the template. Again, it is for the strategy one. Then again, we can click OK, so that whenever you want to work with the super zone, you will save your time. You will just come to this file and you click OK, and it will bring the EA full of with every setting that we set it there. So if we can open our EA, you'll find that now the setting here is not Agata, but the super zone. So that's how you set the settings using the super zone, or the Agata. You only change the indicator from Agata to EA. So if you also still want to use to trade with the Agata, you can just even just click Agata. It's very simple, and it will automatically change if you want to change it manually. So those are the settings that you need to know about changing the indicator from the Agata to our super zone. So, and the setting of the of our TM, our trading master. So if you're working with the setting of our T master, and we saw that the setting here of our T master is 12.3, that is, you must make sure that even in the EA, the setting of our TM, or our trading master, it is 12 long trade, and short trade, it should be 3. So those are very, very, very important to notice. Now, let us go to our second setting. So, now we are working with the strategy one. The most important setting, it is now the super or the sub D or the super zone or the Agatha. This one stands for all the sub D loop back. That one, it is good to set the 100, which means that the EA will be looping back 100 bricks to see the last support or resistance. As you can see, the last support is this one, so it cannot reach even the 100 bricks. So these are the 100 bricks. The EA will be looping back to see where the last support or resistance is. So if it look back and find that after few bricks there is a support there, then it will work according to the right signal of the support. So if there is no support here, it will looping back 100 bricks and find the last support. It was the resistance which is at this place. So it is good to let it be on 100. And the second thing, it is the super zone. We are not using this one for strategy one. The next one, it is the bar loop back. The bar loop back also, it will be looping back. Guys, you need to understand how many bars are there before taking the signal. So if you set 100, it will be looping back according to where the crossing is. If the crossing is here and it is below the 100 bars or bricks, it will pick the trade. This helps us when we want to re-enter the market, if the market can turn and break the support. So if it look back, it will find that the next or the previous is not now the support, but the resistance. So it can enter, it can re-enter it when after breaking the support or the resistance. So keep this in mind. You don't need more details there. All you need to know, it is to set 100 for sub D, and also the loop back, let it remain 100. So the other calculation there, they are very simple. But what you must work with, it is now the waiting bars minimum and also the waiting bar maximum. These are very, very important. This one, let it remain 100, and this one remain 100. This one is for another strategy. So in strategy one, here we set 100, here we set 100. Number one, we start with the start bar in strategy one. Let it remain 1. Now, this one, weight bar minimum, it means that if I set here 11, it means that even though we have a support, it must wait for 11 bricks to close in order for that EA to take the trades. And this is where now I just want you to get this in mind. After working with, after being in the market for long, after our analysis, because we analyze the market, but we have to watch the market and see the games that are played there with the market makers. And I want you guys to know that this system, it's 100% profitable system, because we know what they know. What they don't know, it is what now I'm trying here to explain to you. Because maybe in our old version, the old version, I think for 2011, I think, not 2011, but the 2020 and 2018, I think, yeah, the 2018, 2019, the system, they were so different. And maybe after we were working more with recovery mode, not the recovery, reverse condition. Instead of picking buy, we were working with it to, we were taking the opposite. Instead of taking buy, we were taking sell, because we knew, or we realized that the moment the EA will pick the trade, it is like the same way you pick the trades manually, and your entry, let's say it was a buy, your order becomes like a resistance. The market reverse the moment you buy. But after doing our calculation, now we know whether they like it or not, where the market cannot reverse. So we are not even advising people to take these early trades. Be patient with the market. This is why we have all strategies even for scalping. So if you want to do a professional scalping, whether now you are using any of our EA MT4 or MT5, don't just go for this early entry. We only do this if we are working with more than 4 hours time frame. So I'm talking here professional scalping using our MT4 NAIROBI EA, the entry that will never ever let you down. And if they try to adjust, we can adjust only at this place. So the reason why we are setting here the 11 minibars, we want to take these trades after it's totally confirmed buy, right? And we have, according to according to the way we analyze the chart, and you can also do this for yourself, you can suggest to enter from 11 bars or even more than, not less than, even more than. If you want to do less than, that is up to you. But I just want to show you how important of this setting is. So if I set 11, if these bars are not 11, it cannot take the trade. It will wait until there is a 11 bars, then it will enter the market with a 12 brick. Now there, the market will be totally confirmed buy or sell. Get this in mind because I just want you to be profitable. Even if you have our TFX NAIROBI MT5, you have to change this setting and you'll thank me later. Right, guys? Let's say, for instance, at this place, and we have set already our 11 bars, right? So it will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is 11. So this is where the EA will pick the trade. The reason why we are doing this, it will be done with every consolidation. And we want to trade where there's now a breakout real candle, not the false breakout candle, but the real breakout candle. There is a false breakout candle, and this is why we want to avoid there. We want now to avoid those false breakout, whereby there was maybe a buy here and the market can change. We want to deal with all. We have dealt with every false breakout candle. We want to enter the market where we are 100% or 99% that market will give us the profit. So this is why we enter with the 10th or 11th after 10 bricks or after 11. Now we set 11. So this means the EA will pick the trade with this brick. Don't say, oh, my friend, I would have milked this. Test on your demo account. Then after you prove your own setting, then you can apply that setting to your real account. But to be profitable, 99 or 100% profitable, work with our default setting, or if you have our system, change that setting, whether it is MT4 or MT5, to our 11 brick so that it can enter here. The good thing is, from here, only 2, 3 bricks, my friend, you won't imagine the profit that you'll be seeing. You'll be tempted to close it manually, and you are free to do that, right? If you get tempted to close a big profit, this is why we share the big profit. Do it. Close them, my friend. Close them and take profit and let the EA wait for another signal. So the second signal, again, it will count 11 bricks. Then the 12th one, it will enter the market. Now, there is no need even to work with the TP. Let the EA work after the appearance of the resistance. And this is why I was talking about you can work with the Agatha, or you can work with our super zone. The super zone will appear first, but the Agatha, it can appear after like 3 or 4, 3 bricks, yeah, like 3 or 2 bricks. So if you want to get out of the market, you can use the super zone. But my advice with this one, again, maybe the market can change from here, then it can continue going up. So that's why we updated or we upgraded to work with the Agatha, right? But if you want to get early, use the super zone. Sorry for that. Now, this one, I don't want to say 100, but it's almost 100. It's 99% accuracy. It will be done with everything with the consolidation. It will be done with everything concerning the false breakout, and it will give you the accurate signal. This is why we don't fail. But I would have not released the system or the information without being sure, 100% sure. This is why you can think we are using the different, some people may think we are using the different system because maybe our profits are too high than them. No, this was the secret, but we wanted to confirm to every system that that system is surely working. So if they try to change, we'll adjust to 12, 13, or 15. But 11 is the best, right? 15, it's up to you. 20, it's up to you. But it's a sure bet that you must milk that market. It will be done with every false thing in Forex market. So you need to understand that. So if it was from here, it's only 11 bricks. Then the 12th one, the EA will enter the market. Then you'll always be tempted. I assure you this. You'll always be tempted to take the profit manually, whereby it is still good. But what I can assure you this, it's 100% that this thing, it will always give you profit because it will be done with every false thing. Right, guys? So that's why our weight minimum bars should be 11. The reason why the weight maximum bars should be 2, it is when if we have gone already like 11 and it can add another two candles. So that makes them 13, right? So that still tell you that that signal, it will still be profitable. Yeah, it is valid and is still profitable with 13 bricks. So this is why the maximum bars here, we can set into 3, and you can also set even to 4 or 2. That is up to you. If you want to get with after 15 bricks, also that signal can still be valid. There is you can set here from 4 or 5 and below to 2. So that is up to you. But the most important thing, it is to make sure here you have from 10 and above, according to what you'll be analyzing. This is why we always say that this setting is all about earning and learning at the same time. You can earn with our 11 bricks. You can test yours for the for your own setting. The reason why we set here, let me clear this. It's all about the MT5. Though we will share the video about the TFX Nairobi MT5 step by step from strategy 1. In MT4, you can even reduce this number, but earn with this one as you continue testing, because there is a lot of manipulation and false stuffs in MT5 than in MT4. So about the market makers, the only thing to win them, it is to work with the minimum bars where it is supposed to be more than 10. So this is why we said from 10 and above. Then you'll always be profitable. Whether they like, they cannot control everything, but it is good to work with them when they have done with every manipulation in the market. Then you'll be always milking market, whether they like it or no. So these settings are very, very important in this strategy, the strategy 1 or any strategy. It is good to enter in the market after 10 and above bricks, whether you are working with the MT4 and MT5. These waiting bars or these waiting bars, guys, it is good to work with them from 10 and above bricks. So I hope that is clear with this strategy 1, right? So the other strategy that the other setting that you are going to learn here, it's about the lot size, and I think everyone now knows that this is the lot size. You can set the lot size that you want to enter with the market, whether it's 0.01. It can be that. You can set the TP if you wish to, but my advice, don't use the TP. Set it far as possible. so that you can the super zone or the Agatha can be your one of your your TP. I want people to be more profitable and to hold for more profit. The other one here, it is instant execution. You can set true. You can set the numbers here, primary max trade. You can set maybe you want to enter 3 positions at once. The distance in between the positions should be 0. If you want to enter like 3 positions at once, the way we use it, the way we trade it here, we always love to use 3 positions at once or even more. And the distance of the pips here should be 0. So because if you set like 5, it means that it will take 1 position. Then after 5 pips, it will add another position. Then after another 5 pips, it will add the 3rd position if the primary max trade here is 3. So if it is 5, it means it will be adding every position here after 5 pips, until it reaches these 5 positions. So that is up to you, but it is good to understand how the setting is doing. Then from there, it's all about the recovery mode. We all know now about the recovery mode. We have been sharing that video, but I can also repeat. This is if the market is dropping, maybe there is a buy here, and maybe there is a small pullback, and you want to hedge, that trade or that market. You can set this into true, and always remember that it will multiply the lot size that you are using with 1.1 by default. But if you want the EA to hedge with the same lot size, you can set here by 1. It can only hedge with the same lot size, but the other one, it will be multiply every position that it will be adding with the current lot size, and it will be multiplied by the number that you can set here. So that is how you're supposed to be hedging the market. But one day I will share that into details. You can see that you want only the EA guys to hedge only 5 positions, right? So if you only want, this is the distance. If you only want the EA to hedge with 5 positions, you can set here 5 positions. The distance of every position, you can say 10 pips, or you can say I only want, if it can go against me after 20 pips, I just want the EA to be hedging, to adding more buys, right? Because if it was a buy, it will hedging with the buy position. So with the distance of 20 pips, yeah, recovery distance. Recovery distance means it will be adding every position after the pips that you set here. So if I set here like 20 pips, it will be adding one position after the other with the distance of 20 pips until it gets like 5 positions, then it won't hedge again. So if you only want 3, you can set there 3. If you want 2, you can set 2 with the distance of 20 pips. If you want after 50 pips, if the market is reversing, then that's all the EA will do. Again, it can continue, it can hedge and give you a good profit. That is if you want to hedge. Those are very simple settings that you are supposed to use, guys, and it is very, very important. The last one, we have close by formation and close by signal. So if I said close by signal, that tells me if my signal here is after 11 breaks, that tells me it will also close with the opposite signal of 11 breaks. So if we are going 11 or 11 bars, then the EA will open with a 12 bar or break. This tells you when you set close by signal, it tells you when the market now gives you the opposite signal, whereby it will be a sell signal, it will close by and open the signal. So the sell signal, that is why it calls close by signal, because it is from signal to signal. So if it is it will enter the market with the 12 bars, again the opposite signal, it will be with the resistance and 12 bars, right? So it will close by and open sell. We have the close by formation. It can enter with the 11, let's say the 12th brick, because our setting here, it's 11 waiting bars. So after waiting for 11 bars, it will open with the 12 bar. But because we have set here close by formation, after only this cell formation that is here, not even with the resistance, only these two formation. And I do believe now you know what I mean by formation. Formation, it is these two brick, one for sell and the other one for buy. It can be with the wick, or maybe without wick. It can be flat, but it to make sure that after the closing of this sell brick, if it will close with the red brick or the sell brick, the opening price of the second sell brick, that is when it will close the open position of the buy. So it will close with the formation. So this formation, even if it entered the market with the 8 or the 12 brick, it will close, or it will take the profit with the opposite, or with the formation. So you can use the formation to get out of the market earlier, or you can use signal to signal. So that is up to you. To me, I can set signal to signal so that I can take the the profit manually, because it will give you more profit, and maybe the market can continue going up. So it is very, very important to know the close by formation and the close by signal. With those small settings, guys, those few settings as I have shown you, you can be a professional trader with the TFX NAIROBI strategy one. So if you want to set other settings different with the one that we will set by default, you can test that on your demo account. My demonstration here, it is to help you to understand where you can do some changes. The changes that you can do on your demo account, when you saw that they are suiting you or they are good with you, then you can apply them into your real account. So don't ask me which setting. That setting is so professional, but keep this in mind. Waiting bars minimum, they are very, very important in our system, in order to make sure that you are out of danger, you are out of consolidation, you are out of false breakout candles. So this one is so professional, guys, and I assure you it is profit after profit. So jump in. I don't know what you are doing there. Make your things easier. This is the EA that trades on your behalf of TFX NAIROBI manual. So if you don't have time to trade, to take things manually, use our EA, and it is very, very profitable with those settings, guys. It's 100% or 99% accuracy. Thank you so much, guys. If there is something you still want us to clarify more in this strategy one, don't hesitate to DM me on my Telegram or WhatsApp, so that I can cover the video according to what you would like more of clarification. But for the strategy one of TFX MT4 NAIROBI EA, I'm done. Thank you so much, and once again, welcome to TFX family. Thank you.